So this is gonna be the materials I'm gonna be using today, share. So because I think they don't really understand when I start speaking in my native tongue. 1 million views now for our channel. So I just wanna let you see this one so that you can save this at that place. You can save the hook and the swivel. So, hey, what's going on, YouTube? Fisherman is here. Today we're gonna be making leader line tutorial video because some of my viewers requested to requested to make a tutorial video on how to make my leader line that I use here to catch fish in Guam. Shout out to JMC Fishing, and also shout out to Brian Kichocho. I don't know if I pronounced that one right, Brian Kichocho, because he's also one of our viewers asking me to make a subtitle, but because I think they don't really understand when I start speaking in my native tongue. So pardon me, I'm gonna try speaking in English now. Hoping for you to get something from my video. So I'm gonna try, but usually if I start speaking in my native language, which is Filipino, it's kind of like I got carried away. So hopefully you can catch something on this. Hopefully I'm not gonna get carried away again speaking in Filipino. But anyway, this tutorial video there's some rigs that I'm gonna show you that I currently has been effective for me. I don't know if it's gonna be effective for you, but usually it really depends on the area or spot in Guam. I know Guam fishing is very challenging, and sometimes you come back empty-handed. So that's fishing, you know. But anyway, this video, hopefully it helps you to catch or to land fish over here when you try to fish in Guam. So there are different rigs that I'm gonna show you. I called it sliding egg sinker rig. This from yours truly. So I kind of like improvise this rig, and also I'll show you why during the video why I end up making a rig like this. And also one of the viewers said this one rig that I'm gonna be showing to you guys later is also called he said it's a fish finder rig. I've been using this for a long time. It was named by one of the viewers. I forget the name, I'm sorry, but hopefully I can find his comment again. Disclaimer before I start my video, rigs that I use here, rigs that I gonna be showing to you is came from tips of different angles here in Guam. So what I did is just I improvised them so that I can save some rig setup during my fishing adventure and can catch more fish, you know. So whatever works for you, you should consider it, right? So fishing in Guam considerations. So Guam is especially in the coastal areas, is shallow and a lot of coral reefs. So it's common to get snagged on the rock or stuck on the rocks. Also, you may want to consider when you set up your rigs is the type of fish you want to catch. You might want to consider live bait or cut bait. So these rigs that I'll be showing you is I usually use it for cat bait, like a squid, cat squid or catfish, or any fish that I catch that I use for bait. Or you can also use lures. Consider using lures. It's very effective too over here. Also, I want to consider the fishing season. Right now, I've been catching. Currently, I've been catching maputi, good sizes, maybe like 12 inches to 24 inches maputi. So I already pictured that one on one of my some of my videos. So recently I caught three good size maputi, and also it's maputi is a local name for like a sweet lips emperor fish, and also yeah, and also you can catch also trevally. You can also catch GT depending on the spot you will be fishing. Also by October, usually they're gonna be like big snappers, like good sizes. So it started like last October. I've been catching those. Hopefully I can catch soon. The last time I catch a snapper, maybe February, like a good size mangrove snapper. But right now, it's hard to catch one. But it's been around. So some people that I know, they already been catching one, but from here and there. And also right now, currently, a tulay is you can catch a tulay all year round, but depending on the spot. But right now, the spot that I've been fishing for a good amount of patulay before, it's been gone. So, but you can catch a tulay from like one or two or three, like good sizes, like big ones already. I forgot the name, what they called it. But the big one, there's another local name. But the tulay is a big ice cat. So enough for the introduction. So let's get it on for my materials. All right. So this is gonna be the materials I'm gonna be using today, Akashare. So we have leaders for leaders. We have 25 pound. So I've been using two different kinds of leader. One is a fluoro leader, 25 pound, that I use for small hooks like this, and also a 50 pounder for bigger hooks. So usually I make a 25 pounder leader setup because usually there's no big ones, so only small fish is coming around. So it depends on the situation. The only problem with this setup, I got snapped by big ones. If there's situation that it get bitten by big fish, it got snapped so many times. So that's why I always have a 50 pound setup, so that just in case there's a big one, I can at least get a chance to see it. So this 25 pounder is I've been using 3 ounce egg sinker, flat sinker. So there's a reason behind that. I've been using that one because so it's usually in a shallow area. This flat sinker, like when you drag it, when you retrieve it, it's gonna go stay on the surface like that. So it prevents you from getting snagged too. So this setup is I'm gonna show you later why I need beads for that, because usually it's I use that one on to prevent it to just secure it in the bottom. Also, you're gonna need eyeless hook. So I think this size 10 or 11 eyeless hook, small hook. It's a titanium hook. what you call this. So I usually in this setup I use two, and then also a swivel. So and another one is an egg sinker setup. I'm gonna show you why I have beads too. Why we're gonna be needing beads. So this I think it's number 2 size of octopus hook. Reason why I've been using octopus hook is because sometimes it's like a semicircle hook. Because sometimes there's like octopus biting the setup, so you can catch an octopus with this. And also it's a good good hook to it's not gonna break. And also this one is another setup. Okay, with that these two, that two is gonna we'll set it up with that 25 pounder. And so after I tied my hook in the line in the leader, I use adhesive so that it'll grab, it will not gonna, what do you call that, it will not gonna untangle on the line. And so also gonna be showing you why I have this, why I'm gonna be using a braided line. So that one is gonna be, I use that one for breakaway, because fishing here in Guam is, there's a lot, like you can get stuck a lot on the rock. So I'm gonna show you why I'm gonna be needing that. Okay, let's get it on to the setup. All right, the first thing I'm gonna show you is the egg sinker setup with the octopus hook, and octopus hook with the 50-pound leader line. So the leader line is like about more than 1 meter. So let's get it on. I might pass forward a little bit so that's not gonna get boring. So I don't know, I'm not really good in name of hook tying, but just comment down below what type of hook tying is this. But I learned this one to different anglers too, so usually it's hard for me to remember sometimes, but I know how to do it. So doing like that. Okay, but pardon me if I don't know the name, but in this process, right, uses saliva or lubricant. Okay, so the best lubricant that I know is saliva. Okay, okay, cool. Then you loop it like 8 times, 5, 6, 7, there, and then catch that one. Okay. It'll be like that. Okay, so then just fix. So how so be careful when you try to, like, this is the important part to make it snag. Just be careful, because sometimes you can get cut by lines. you go. And make it a little bit tighter. There you go. So there. So then got that extra. So usually I leave a little bit of a end line in there, whatever you call it, so that just in case you get pulled by we have extra line over there for just in case you get pulled harder. Okay, there you go. So, and now next one is gonna put the X sinker. So what I do is I put the beads first. You go, and then the egg sinker. So the purpose of that is it's gonna slide on your leader line. So I know it looks weird, but this setup saves me a lot of work, and also it's been tested already that I can catch fish with this. Okay, so because this when you pull it, it's gonna look like that, and it's gonna be close. The hook is gonna be close to your sinker when it's going to the water like that. It's gonna prevent you from getting a lot of snag. So you can do it like that way, and also you can put it a swivel in there like that, and then the egg sinker. That also works, but the thing is, the problem with that is I do like that rig also when I use live bait. The problem with that is like, so this one when you get bite by a fish, so it's gonna go, there's a less tension, the fish are gonna feel it. But the problem with this setup is like it can get snagged by when using it for live bait, because this one goes freely, like going to the bottom, right? So when you use it for live bait, it's gonna go freely and get stuck. So, but this usually I like putting it, using it for excuse me, for cut bait also, and it will save me a lot of setup. Okay, for the swivel, tying the swivel is simple, like this. So I also don't know, I'm sorry, I don't know the name of this tie. I think it's just let me know, comment down below. Okay, so 1 2 3. So I've been using a lot of knot tying, but I kind of like forget the name, but it's somebody teaches me, or I saw it on YouTube and I'm following it, and then I like using it because it's been effective. So whatever works for you, just use it, you know. So see what I did. So go back, so tied it, put it in that loop, and then going back to this loop that I made. Okay, then use the lubricant again, and then slowly pull that one. Okay, let's repeat that process again, because I lost the loop. Okay, gonna look like that on the process. But on this point, I wanna make it like real snug. So gloves again. There you go. Okay, you get the idea. Okay, and then cut the end line again so that it's not too much. I'll leave a little bit of thing in there. There you go. The first rig is done. So sliding rig. So I kind of like discovered this one, but I don't know if somebody's been using it before. But that's the nobody teach me this. I just found it like useful in this area that I've been fishing. So that's the idea. All right. So one is done, and we'll do the next setup. Okay, there you go. So I'm gonna might fast forward this one, and I'm just gonna be showing you the important part. Okay, we'll see. Let's do the this is gonna be a 25 pound leader. So first is sinker first. And so this is the reason why I have bits, because I don't really know how to secure this one. But if you have any suggestion how I can make this rig better, it's my pleasure to get your suggestion. Okay, so just tie it wherever you want it, so that it's gonna get secured. Okay. So I'm not really be meticulous in tying this bead in there, but sometimes I lose rig anyway. But as long as it's secured on there, it should be alright. But this sinker, like what I said earlier, is the purpose of that is like it's gonna be on the bottom, right? And it's gonna be, when you pull it, it's gonna go on top of the water, so you're preventing it from getting snagged again. All right, cool. And now we're gonna make what you call this knot. I know is I know the name. So we're gonna be making a T-knot. All right, 25 pound leader, and then so it's a double hook. Okay, cool. So after you make that, then you make a loop. 1, 2, 3, and then pull it. Okay, then put a lubricant again. And then make it tight. So that's only the first part of the T-knot. The second part is kind of like it's gonna be a little bit more. It's easy if you're used to it, but if you know how to do it so that At least you get the idea, okay? So I tie this one at least 5 times. I make, okay, you see that one. Cool. And then put that first knot that I put and slowly tighten it. Okay, put the don't forget to put the lubricant. That's the important part. Okay, now make it tight. Cool. So this rig is gonna be 2 hooks. I'm just gonna show you how to. So see, became T. That's why it's called T nut. Okay, make it a little bit tighter. So the other one is just gonna be I'm just gonna pass forward, but I'm just gonna make the hooking putting the hook on this one. Okay, cool. So putting the hook is I'm just gonna make a loop again, like that, to the eyeless hook. Eyeless. Important to put lubricant. Okay. Then I'm just gonna tie the hook. The same thing like I tied the hook earlier. This one is kind of like at least 10 or 11. 3. I need to put some tension in it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, cool. And then that tagline, is it a tagline? The end line that I use. Just gonna put that one on that loop, the first loop that I use. Okay. Then that's gonna how it looks like. And then keeping tightening at it. Okay, then cut the excess line in there. So there you go. That's the first one. Okay, gonna make the second one. Same process. And then put the swivel. There you go. There you go. So 2 hook and then swivel. So this is the next setup. A 25 pounder. Okay. Leader. The important stuff that I found useful is like putting adhesive on it so that it will not gonna it will add more grip on the hook. So it's okay to put the adhesive on it just to make sure it's not gonna go loose. Cool. The other one. This setup, the last one that I'm gonna make is same setup that the for the 25 pounder, but I'm gonna be using 1 hook. So this for like big fish, okay? But I'm gonna be using 50 pounder. Okay, so the tying is gonna be the same like the other one, like this one, but the only additional feature that I'm gonna be doing in this one is I'm gonna add a breakaway. So this where I'm gonna be using this 10-pound braided line. Okay, so the purpose of that is when it gets stuck, so I'll be expecting like I'm gonna get stuck on the rock, right? So when you have this, it's gonna get stuck. So the breakaway, we're gonna cut this fluoro, and then it will save me some rigs. Okay, so it will save me some rig. At least I'm only gonna be losing the weight. The idea is just to lose the weight, and then to retrieve the other rig, like saving some hooks, because the hook is expensive. So that's the idea. But if the hook gets stuck, that's the only problem with this setup, because if the hook gets stuck, nothing I can do about it, or in that situation. All right, so pass forward again, and I'll show you the end product later. Okay. There you go. That's my breakaway rig. So this saves me a lot of rig before. So if it's gonna be of use to you guys, use it. Because the idea, if this gets, usually if I have a bite on a rig like this, the sinker gets stuck and I lose the fish. So the idea is, if this gets stuck, at least I can retrieve this gonna break this one, break the fluorolator, which is 50-pounder, which is really heavy to break in the rock. So this is gonna cut this side of the line, and then I can still retrieve the fish, or I can still retrieve the rig just in case it gets stuck on the rock. Okay, let me finish this rig real quick. So same thing like I've been doing. It's just like I've been using 50-pound now. Okay, so same T-nut. Same T-nut. So because heavier line will require, so same thing, three, I think 3 loops. Lubricate it during this process. And make sure you pull that one tight. It really look like a T. Okay, that's farthest I can pull it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, lube. So heavier lines sometimes are hard to pull, so that you're not gonna cut your finger. Make sure you use gloves. There you go. Now it's tight. There you go. T-nut. Now all you need to do is just make the hook and the swivel. Okay. Same thing. 1, 2, 3. Just 3. Okay. That's not going away. That's not gonna go away anywhere. Okay. So now the hook. Oops, forget to put the it's the other way around. Okay, cool. So this one is kind of like maybe like 3 to 5 inches. Okay. Cool. One, two, three. Make it tight. I think that's tight enough. I can't even pull it anymore. So the reason why there you go. And then the last rig. Okay. So I'll show you the summary, everything together. Give me a sec. So there you go, mga ka-share. So this is the first setup, fluoro leader setup that we had. The hook, octopus hook, and the breakaway. So that's the idea is so that when this one gets stuck, you can break away with that, so that you can save this setup. At least you can save the hook and the swivel. So that's the first setup, breakaway setup. And then the second setup is the sliding egg sinker, also octopus hook. The idea on this one, so that it's gonna it's an anti-stuck rig. Okay, hopefully that can be useful for you. And the last setup is the same with the other one setup, the breakaway setup, but this one I use a flat egg sinker. The idea is that when this one you're retrieving it, it's just gonna blow on top of the water. I mean, it's gonna go, it's like a paddle, so that you save your rig when you're retrieving it. That's it, mga ka-share. So that's all my my content today. But hopefully you learned something from my from this video, and I just want to show you before I end up my video. So we are at 1 million views now for our channel. So let's see this one. All right, we're on 1 million views now, and then 1.782 subscribers total. So that's an accomplishment for the channel. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you watch more of my video. If you're new in my channel, like, share, and subscribe. And then thank you for support. Hopefully you like this video. Fish on.